Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're taking the new little skid rig out. We're going to put it through its paces. Let's go. Righto, so she's a 1975 RN25 Luxie. So all bog stock. Found the thing out the back of Gatton or Esk, way out there. Young lad had it, bought it, planned on doing it up. I think he'd cleaned up all the chassis, put some new suspension bits and pieces in it, cut the front springs, which love it, legend. And kind of just, I think he just ran out of funds, ran out of money. We all know what it's like when we're young. Our ambitions kind of overtake what we can do and what we can afford to do. So unfortunately he had to let it go, but fortunately for us, we saw it on Facey. We've been hunting for a bit of a shop ute to build, something we can just make up as a bit of a skid rig, take to Lakeside, take to the drags. We saw this thing, messaged him at like 11:30 on a Saturday night. He said, yep, still got it, booked a trailer, drove out straight out the next morning, picked it up, brought it home. So I'll chuck in some little footage somewhere here on the side of us picking it up off the young fella. But yeah, basically we've had it for probably a couple of months now. We've already done a fair bit of stuff to it. Done a fair bit of filming with the old GoPro Hero 10, but it keeps shit in the bed. Gone through different memory cards, formatting it, whatever. We've lost probably 3 days worth of filming on that piece of crap. So back on the old iPhone, and we'll see how it goes filming off this thing. But she's a pretty cool old girl. Full-blown original. Still got the old owner's manual in there with all the original buyer, like his phone numbers, addresses, where he bought it from, all the information. Come with another workshop manual. What else? She's pretty bare bones, pretty rough. Still got ridgy-diggy mud flaps on it and all that kind of shit. It's got 2-inch lowering blocks in the rear, but we ended up taking out 4 leaf packs out of each side to get it to drop down, because it was still super tall. Driver side door, taking a bit of a bingle. The old dead latch fucking on there holding it shut, which is sweet. And yes, that's gonna stay there, but we have added, when we got it, the hinges were actually broken too, and it had no door mech out here that actually holds the door shut. So we got onto Thailand and ordered all that kind of crap up for it. Cobwebs are original, come factory like that. Bar mat in there. But yeah, just thought we'd bring it out today. Around an old Mexico lane here. Any locals probably know where it's at. But I thought we would put it through its paces. I know I called it a skid rig, but she can't exactly skid all that well at the moment. We pulled the diff out and locked the diff in it. Or a mate of ours did, CIG'd it for us. So at least it's cracking Julies. But we've got this little lad, little draggy. So I've been using this, bought it a couple of weeks ago, it's a couple $100. It's basically like a portable drag strip, really, as long as you've got, you know, somewhere safe and out of the way where there's no other traffic, which is kind of perfect what this is. We're sitting on about 800 meters or so worth of road that is just dead, abandoned, old road, doesn't get used, borderline blocked off each end. So perfect for this kind of mucking around, in my opinion. But yeah, this little dude gives you like your 0 to 60 times, your quarter mile, your 1/8 mile times. They're supposed to be like super accurate too. We watched a fair few videos on them. I've already brought our cruiser out here, a couple of customers' cars, you know, just kind of mucking around. But we thought, for shits and gigs, seeing as how this thing is intended on being a drag car skid car once we get done with it, let's find out where we start off with, eh? So, I think we'll bang this thing on the roof, log onto it, back it up, and see what kind of quarter mile time she'll do. Let's go. Righto. I think we're connected to the draggy now, so it should show our kind of times and stuff, but our 4-speed on the tree, let's see what she'll do. Righto, predictions. What the cruiser done like a 17 flat, so I reckon this thing will do like 30 seconds, maybe. I don't know. Let's go.
mate.
Well, something's happened and we've stopped. Almost. Shit. Come back. What an ooh. Ooh. That's probably not great. That's a head bolt. Yeah, don't worry about that. There's a little bit of fuel in there, but fuel gauge is kind of reading on zero, so yeah, I think I done fucked up. Let's see if I can get it going again. You stay there. Make sure no one hurts my baby. The car, I meant.
Yeah, just don't worry about your wife.
Yep. Love you. See you soon. 5 litres. Down's empty. 5 litres will do us. What are we doing?
You want me food?
Fuck no. Thank God we filled these jerry cans up the other day, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I knew this would happen.
Yeah, you done fucked up.
And then we'll go get some food. The hungry. Oh, baby. You've never let me down before. Don't start now. Come on, come on. Come on, Bubba. So close. Come on, you sack of shit! Never doubted it. Never doubted it. Listen here, you son of a fuck. Oh god, that sounds shit. Righto, let's back it up and do this again. Round 2. We've got slightly more fuel now. See what she does. Oh, she just hits a wall at like 80 k's. You there yet?
How far are you meant to get to?
Huh?
How far are you meant to get to?
Quarter mile?
What's that?
Where it says a quarter mile on there? I think I need a new co-driver. Righto, that'll do. We will let the missus jump back in her little shit box and we'll get out of here. Get back to the shop and work on the next plan for this thing to make it go a little bit faster. Let's go get some lunch.
No, it's not the right one.
Not the right one. Never happy. Right, back at the shop. Put the thing up on little jacks, shoved it back into the naughty corner. Pretty sure if we haven't heard it, done something to it because it was not happy on our way home. So I think that's going to be the last drive for it now. We'll go ahead, take us down now to Benny's shop, to the donor car, and see what kind of motor we're going to be putting in this thing. Go and rip the motor and box out. That's going to pretty much just stay there now until we gut it. So it's always a bit of a sad partner build when you are about to strip the thing down to pieces and you know it's not going to move for a while. We've had a bit of fun thrashing this thing out the forestry the last few months, doing forestry runs, fire runs, prepping for parties and piss-ups. But anyway, always had to come to an end. It's going to get worse before it gets better. So we'll get into... Actually, no. We'll leave that thing alone for now. Run down to Benny's shop. We'll tear the motor and box out and we'll have a chat about our plan and which way we're going with this thing. Righto. We're back down Benny's shop. And here it is. The new heart of our little Luxie. So, keeping it all Toyota spec. Kind of. 3RZ. And we've got limited time now. I want to get this thing torn out. So I brought down grinder, sawzall, rattle gun, sledgy, and a fucking big pry bar. We'll get this thing torn out, but factory auto car, which is sweet because we want the A340 so we can run auto on it. 4 sets of skidders, another bonus. I think it's got radiator and all sorts of shit in the back there too, so hopefully be able to use the rad and stuff as well. Probably rip the diff out and keep it as a spare diff. But basically, picked this thing up for like $1,900 for the whole car. I've already pulled the master cylinder and booster in that outfit. We put on the other one already, so that's fixed our brakes. Now we're just going to get this thing pulled out and dropped in the other one. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll be back in half an hour, eh?
Are you taking it down the shop? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll just drive straight down the road.
Sweet.
Just check my mirrors.
Turning phone off.
So I don't call you.
Yeah. Engines come on.
You come help. Is that tilted right back?
Yeah.
Right, eh?
Actually, I'll show that.
Right, hey. There she is. You're done.
Now, time to start pulling this one apart.
Righto. Come back from Benny's shop. We've got the motor and trans out of the donor. Come down here. Didn't have much time to do a huge amount of filming. I put the GoPro up there on a time lapse, so we'll see if it worked this time or not. But motor is out. Pulled the grill off the front, off the rad, linkages, fuel, oil, dropped it all. Ripped the motor out. Wrecker style, just cut fucking everything because we won't be using half the crap that's offered. So there they are. The old motor that I'm pretty sure we've torched the head in it. When I cut the exhaust off, it was all just rusty and coolant white, so I dare say the head's gone. You can see it down there. Yeah, she's pretty good. So that's out. There's the new one to go in, so a bit of a size difference. But we'll make it work. Get it in there. So I think next episode I will probably get someone to come give us a hand, even though Michaela was great on the forklift. We'll get the cross member at the back there pulled out. More than likely cut these mounts off because they're not going to be in the right spot. I'm going to have to move them back and probably put them on the chassis rails here. But we'll get that done. Get the new motor slid into place and start working out some mounts, bits and pieces. Pull the tail shaft out, get that measured, send off and get it cut down. And then I'll get started on some wiring and bits and pieces. So, yeah. So again, let us know what you think we should do. We're going to petrol. I know we do a lot of diesel stuff here, but we get nagged a hell of a lot about petrol tuning. So it's something we kind of wanted to get into. And in my opinion, there's no better way to learn than working on your own crap instead of mucking up someone else's. So we've got the factory ECU, factory harness, the whole lot for that motor. So whether we put that straight in and try and get it running that way, see a lot of people run like 7 pound through these things with a bit of a turbo on the factory ECUs and it all works. Or whether we just go full pledge, get a Haltech, big turbo, big injectors, send the thing to the moon and aim for 400 or 500 horsepower. Let us know what you think we should do, and we'll see you on the next episode. Cheers, guys.